in the last 2 years, it's not by luck or choice that you lose or drop just one game in an ICC event and you're champions of the T20 World Cup, you're champions of Champions Trophy. You have to give credit where it's due, and that's exactly what this team deserves.
I think, it's only apt to say that they are quite comparable to the Australian team in early 2000s who dominated world cricket, and it's now India's turn under Rohit's captaincy to dominate the white ball cricket, at least for India on a world stage. And Rohit Sharma, I mean, great credit to him, and the way he has kept the dressing room, the way he has kept the positivity in the dressing room through ups and downs, through different coaches as well, because he is a constant there. He's been a captain, and players have changed, the support staff has changed, but he has kept the culture going, he has kept the positivity going, and he has kept the camaraderie and the friendships going. And he is an amazing leader, and we all know he's an amazing human being as well, which has turned him into such a great guy for whom every player will bring an extra mile and back. So that shows the next generation of Indian cricketers who are ready to do everything.
I'm going to ask you to break a leg very soon, just like Shreyas Iyer. But this is phenomenal stuff, because 94% win rate, and you talk about the consistency of a team in a white ball format, it seldom comes by. With comparison by Raidu about the Australian team of the 2000s, yes, they were world titles and they were unbeaten for a long time. The only criticism of this Indian team was that they don't have trophies to show for. It was an 11-year drought that ended last year with the T20 World Cup. And now is this team on the rise and being a supreme dominant force in world cricket?
Such things happen in phases, because if you look at the history of the game, after 83 they won the World Series Championships, in 85, then 2011 was for the 2013 Champions Trophy. So when a team tastes success, you certainly expect that those set of players will go on for a couple of seasons, and that emulates or that results in a lot of success back to back. But once the team comes into transition, that is when you again have to go and rebuild. So these world championships or trophies come, you have to wait for them. You have to have a vision, maybe a 4-6 year vision, wherein a lot of work happens even before these wins have actually resulted on the field. So all in all, India is going through that golden phase, that really rich vein of form, wherein they are just putting performance after performance, and it just going to be better, because what's happened is now you already have an ICC event happening once every year. So the next year you have the T20 World Cup, the year after you have the 50-year World Cup. So if you have a rich vein and the players are fit and performing, then this can result in many more championships in a very short time.
Such a good point you make there, because winning trophies is a habit, and that rich vein of form should continue as far as India go. But I'm looking at visuals here, Mike Heston. We're talking constantly the comparison of the T20 World Cup. But if you look at 2025 and the number of players that haven't won an ICC title, they've been around for ages now. Shreyas Iyer, for example, or KL Rahul. It was so important for Mohammad Shami to come back into this team. So is Kuldeep Yadav, Varun Chakravarti, first ICC event for them, and it's such a great transition phase. Is India a side to beat now in white ball cricket for the next year?